you go.
How's it look, Bill?
Pretty good.
Okay, center it up nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready to go.
Okay, we're going to start our new outline. Remember, at the bottom, we're going to get ready to do some color work now. We're going to start with our dark colors first, then work to the lighter colors. It's much better that way. Your colors stay brighter, because if you put a dark color on after you put your light colors on, they mesh in together and they distort the coloration. We have our colors already set out, and we're going to start off with our Venetian brown. This is in the Voodoo brand colors. A little bit of Vaseline helps keep the ink concentrated up here again. The end areas for highlighting, deciding on whether you're going to leave a skin color or you put a lighter shade of brown or possibly even a white highlighting. We're going to rinse out. We've been rinsing out in an ultrasonic cleaner with water in a cup. This cleans out the color, so you don't get what they call a flushback in tattooing, which will be a mixture of a brown and your next color, which would give you a distorted looking color into the skin. As you see, we're not picking up anything. Make sure that you do shake your bottles before you open them and pour them into the cap, because they do separate just a little bit. And that little bit could make a difference in the consistency that you're going to put into the skin. Okay, again, we're going to start at the bottom of the design. We're going to work our green right on up. Remember, small circular motion. Small spaces. Small circular motions. This type of work here is a little tougher to do sometimes if you've got the wrong type of machine set up, as far as a shader or a liner. This is being done with a 7-needle outliner and a 4-needle flat shader. Again, because the 4-needle flat shader does allow you to put a lot of ink in, but still get inside the tight areas. Sometimes with a bigger needle, you can't get inside and get things nice and tight. See how tight you can get in with that 4-needle shader, but it still packs the color. You're starting to get a buildup on the tip. You got to clean this off, because if you don't, it's not going to feed right again. Make sure you rinse out real well, because again, we don't want to get a flush back in a color and end up with a dirty color. By rinsing in the cup in the ultrasonic cleaner, it's sending sonic waves through the water, which is helping break down the excess ink in the tube to clean them. Also, you did see me do this many times after the rinse, and not only did I do that for the reasoning of the color, but you also don't want water laying back up in your tube, because that will thin your ink and you won't get true color. Nice and easy with that orange. Take it and shade it out, because you're actually going to come in there and you're going to work some nice bright yellow into it. Rinse it down and get a look-see. If we have to go back and touch anything. Coming down to the end. Got the yellow to go. Be sure not to overwork the yellow. Yellow's a funny color. It looks like it's not in, but believe me, if you work it twice and you work it thorough, it's in. Guys make very big mistakes. They overwork yellow, and by overworking it, you actually do more damage than good. Right along the edge of the green. Very, very little circles. Just pull that yellow right into the green. That's the big advantage of working a 4-needle shader. You can get right into those tight spots. Now I'm starting to get dirty color. I'm starting to get what they call that flush back I've been telling you about. It's more apt to show up with yellow because it's being such a light color. So now this is a case of having to rinse out again and then start again with the yellow. In this particular case, I'm not only going to rinse out, I'm actually going to stop and I'm going to refill. Over here I'm going to fill up a new cap full of yellow because I'm going to take this and show you. If you look at the yellow on the surface, there's distortion in the color. That means you're going to end up with muddy color again. The extra time is worth it to build a good reputation. People respect you and will come back to you for that, believe me. So you're going to take the bandage off in about an hour, wash it off with cold water and soap, make sure you use your hands on it, pat it dry, put a very light coat of Bacitracin on it, cover it up in regular plastic saran wrap, change it twice a day for 3 days, no longer than 3 days. Do not over apply the Bacitracin. If you do, you'll make it mucky and gooey.
Very good.
Okay?
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.